Hello and welcome to GeoProven, the Earth and Environmental Education Center of Provenance Geosciences in support of carbon negative water and energy. I'm Dr. John Hoagland. Hey, this is Rock Doctor. I'm going to show you how to make an MP3 file for you for recording. I do this all the time. Download blues tracks so that I can play with them, play to them on my piano. Maybe mix in my piano with the soundtrack recorded in from the computer, mix it in a mixing board and record it in Audacity. So just really quick rundown through that. I've got a guest in the studio with me today, Lil Rock, and he's used this technique quite commonly to download rap backing tracks, which he calls beats. And we'll go show you what all we do. This is Firefox. We're going to go out on Firefox to get YouTube. This is producer Lil Rock. This is Lil Rock's website, or I should say YouTube site, with the videos that he's made. He's made some of these videos that he's already got online. So we're going to use the YouTube search string, and he has a artist that he wants to rap to today called Hood Legends. So he had a specific song, Hood Legends G Herbo, and he types in instrumental as well to make sure that he gets a backing track and not the song that's already recorded with somebody on it. And I do that for the blues too. Just do blues of some kind instrumental, and it'll come up with just the backing track, usually just bass and drums. In this case, he's got usually keyboard, bass, and drums, and a backing track, a beat for him to rap to. So we put this search string in for the song that he wants. He said he wanted the first one, so we go here to the first one, click on it.
Blues kind of like love, you know? You really gotta keep your options open. Explore different flavors.
So there's the video. We're not interested in playing it in YouTube. What I want to do is I want to download this video and pull it into a software package called Audacity. This is my mixing software that I use. It's free. It's over at sourceforge.net, so you can download it for free. SourceForge is a programmers community where people write open source software. So somebody will generate open source software, eventually get a whole community of programmers making software. In this case, we make Audacity. It's got this little headphones on a sound wave. Open that, and you can see the environment. This is the recording environment. You'll see we'll pull in the track. You'll see the track when we pull it in, and then we'll use the record button to record Lil Rock rapping to it. So anyway, that's our destination. Our destination is to get an MP3 file from a YouTube video into Audacity so that we can record to it. So what I use in Firefox when I'm out at YouTube, we've got the video that we want to get. The video has both the audio and the video embedded in it. We're going to use another software to extract the audio from it once we download the video. So the first step is to download the video, and for that I use this video download helper. It's a plug-in for Firefox. It's free of charge. You can just download it from the Firefox site, I think, and just add it as a plug-in to your Firefox. So click on that. And when I download it, you'll see here that it's going to be 6.4 megabyte, and it's going to be a WebM file, which is, there's typical MP4 video format at WebM is a web-based video format, AVI. These are all different formats. So you'll find different video sources, MP4s and AVIs and WebM. We're going to download this version right here, which is WebM. Click on it. And you'll notice that the download helper button lights up with a number 1 in it. So we'll look at that. Come down here, click on the 1 in the lower right. Click on that little blue 1, and you'll see what it's doing. Right now it's downloading the WebM. When it finishes doing that, it'll aggregate the file. And so this is a two-step process. First is downloading the video stream. The aggregating step actually takes a longer time than the downloading step, so I'm going to make another I'll splice a video on when this thing's done aggregating. Now it says aggregating. For the video stream that it's downloaded, now it's going to make a video out of it, and it's going to be a WebM. So this takes a while, 4%, 5%, and let me start a new video and I'll tack it onto this one. Okay, so when the program, the developer, the download helper is done making the complete video WebM, it's downloaded it and aggregated it, it'll come up with this message screen saying the file is generated. It's located in your Explorer in a subdirectory called DW helper. It's under your C drive, the administrator, the DW helper. Here's the file. I want to take that and I want to copy it up to my Audacity so I work in the same environment. So I made myself a little Audacity directory. This is where I work with all of the recording files. Paste it there. And replace it. Now comes the step where I have to extract the MP3 from the video. And for that, I use a software called Free Studio. And it comes with a bunch of little utilities for downloading YouTube, extracting MP4 video converter. It converts videos from one format to another. It converts images from one to another. What I want to do is the free video to MP3 converter. One thing I want to point out is that I've got Free Studio version 6.5.12.1127, and that version number, one time it updated itself and this was no longer free. So I don't know if you can find a free version of this to do this next step, but it's pretty critical. So what you do with this is you open this little program, and the gerbil wheel is going. Okay, so here's Free Studio. And I'm going to add a file to it. And don't want to update. It's telling me to update. If I update, it's not going to work. At least not for free. So I'm going to add a file. In this case, I'm going to go out. Here's the file that I just downloaded and made, the WebM file, gherbo. So I click on that, pull it into Free Studio, and then I'm going to convert it to MP3. And you can worry about the quality, the bit rate that it's sampling and all of that. Just defaults work fine. And I'm going to convert it. So what it's doing when I hit convert is it's making an MP3 file from the video MP4. So MP4 is a video, or in this case actually it's WebM. WebM video file. It's going to extract the audio and put it in an MP3. So I do that. This step's painless, doesn't take very long. Processing up here. There goes your thermometer. And so now I've got the song in MP3. So I can close out of this. Well, actually, I'm just going to minimize it in case I use it again. That's the driving thing for it. Okay, so now in Audacity, you'll notice that I have an MP3 version of this song, Host Legends Middle Child. It's MP3 audio as opposed to the WebM, which was the video. So if I sort this by name, you can see both of them are side by side. So one of these is WebM and the other one is audio. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull that into Audacity. So this is where we're going to mix Little Rock rapping to this beat. So I go into Audacity, which I already did down here. And the first step is we want to import the MP3 file. So I go down to the import under File, and I'm going to import audio. And here's the song. I've got it already set. I got the pointers all set to my Audacity directory. This is my working environment. So I grab the track, the MP3 track that I just made, again, Little Rock gherbo. Pull it into Audacity. and there's the track. So at this point, you can listen to it and make sure you got it. So that's the track. You can back up to the beginning. So now what I'm going to do, this is the thing, it's a stereo track. You'll get two little waveforms showing you left and right stereo track. I've got a mic going into the computer, which Lil Rock is going to use. Actually, I'm using it right now to record this video. But I'm going to hand the mic over to Lil Rock, and he's going to rap some of it. He never likes the first cut. We do this like 5 or 6 times until we finally get a mix that we like. So here goes Lil Rock.
Hey, how you doing?
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Give him a countdown. So I'm going to push the record button up here and go.
Hey, check me out. I be going through so much, man, on BD. Check me out. Hey, bow your head, close your eyes, and realize what's going on. I'm just focused, smoking on the best strong. Hey, nah, I ain't macking, this is not no home alone. Nigga on the phone, we one in the dome. Hey, gotta watch who I trust, cause everybody trusts this square. I'm rolling like a Ferris wheel. I'm just trying to keep it real.
All right, so this is a point where I want to show that when we're done mixing a little segment, we got to make sure the levels are right. I think that the audio came in a little loud. Let's try it, though. But you can back up now and hit play to see what we got.
Hey, check me out.
It's actually
I
not
be
too
going
bad.
through so much, man, on BD. Check me out. Hey, bow your head, close your eyes, and realize what's going on.
All right,
I'm just focused.
so we'll come back when
smoking
he's
on
done
the best
recording it.
strong.
Show you
Hey,
what the final. Hey, okay, so several recording attempts, we finally got the levels right, and it involves adjusting the mic level down and adjusting the audio up and down to try to get a nice balance between Lil Rock's voice and the backing track that we imported into Audacity. So just as an example, I'm going to let him rap for about 2 minutes, not even, and with the record button up here, and you can get a sense of what that looks like, and then I'll come back and show you the final version. So here's Lil Rock. Okay, I give him a count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
hey, it's Lil Rock. Going through a lot. Check me out. Hey, I talk to the Lord. I bow my head, close my eyes, and realize what's going on. I'm smoking on the best strong. Hey, mama said, son, you just a soldier, just stay strong.
Hold on. All right, so Lil Rock finished rapping. And there's a bunch of extra stuff that he doesn't want on the end. So we're going to go to a point where we can call it quits.
Sing. Hey. Is your
So that's where he wants to stop. So in Audacity, all we have to do is click on it, scroll to the right for all the stuff we don't want, and hit the delete key. You can do it in the rest of the audio as well. The same level, the same point. If you wanted to get it exactly right and even, you can. But at this point now, we're just going to make an MP3 file out of that. We're done recording it. You can hear what we've got just by hitting the play button first. So when Lil Rock has something that he wants to, that he's satisfied with, we can listen to it before we convert it. So I hit the left button and I hit the play. We can listen to what we've got.
Hey, Check me out, man.
See the scroller.
Lil Rock
Backing tracks up here.
going through the most.
Lil Rock's mixed voices
Look.
down here.
Hey, look, going through the most. Never proposed to a hoe. Got a lot of ways to get this money. Tryna have business company. Used to be
Stop that. Now you got to convert it. What you have now, and it's probably a good idea to save it. So we'll save the Audacity project. So you got a project. You got save project up here. So you save project as, and it's telling you that it's going to be saved as an Audacity project, not an MP3 file. That's fine. We'll make an MP3 file later. We're just saving Little Rock with doing G-Herbo, a long file name, but that's going to be saved as an AUP file, which is an Audacity project file. Now we convert it to an MP3 so that he can take it home with him. Usually what happens is I email it to him. But anyway, so you come down here and you have this selection called Export Audio. Now for Export Audio to work with your Audacity, you actually have to download Lame. It's spelled L-A-M-E. It's a separate little program at sourceforge.net. You download that, and then you actually install it in your Audacity. So anyway, you hit the export, and then you make a file name. This time it's making an MP3 file of the same track. And it tells you that it's about to export it as an MP3 file. And it lets you choose the rates that you want. If you want, you can tag it with artist names and things like that. You can always come back and edit this later, so I'm just going to click through. So it's making an MP3 file, and it's making it in my Audacity project. So when it's done, it should be in the Audacity project as an MP3 file. It's still working on it. You can see I saved the Audacity project file here. Here's the MP3.